Hey guys, thanks for making your way to the video today. I appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to be doing a review of the Xterra Tr150 Treadmill. My wife and I got this a couple days ago. We got it set up. We've been using it, and I wanted to go ahead and show you what it's all about. I do have a separate video on the unboxing and setup of this if you're interested in that. And then also a quick review on the mat that you see below it. Please check out those videos if you have time. So yeah, we bought this at Amazon, through Amazon. It was about $400. They shipped it right to our house, dropped it off on our doorstep. We got it in here, we got it assembled, and yeah, one of the main reasons we decided to get it is because we found ourselves in the house a lot more since coronavirus, and so we just wanted to find a way to stay healthy and walk/run inside the house, and this was the perfect fit for us. You know, the price range on this, roughly $400 or so. That was about standard for this size of treadmill, the more like compact family size, smaller treadmills, not the bigger commercial grade type ones. And this one had excellent reviews, so we thought it was going to be great for us. Well, let's get a closer look here. I'll show you some of the features of this one, and we'll go from there. Here is the owner's manual. Make sure to give this a read right when you get your treadmill. It shows you how to get it set up, tells you all the safety instructions and overall operating instructions for this treadmill. All right, guys, here's the back of the treadmill. Nothing too special. We got our power cord that's plugged in, and then we got our on-off button, and we're going to go ahead and turn it on really quick and show you what the control panel looks like. Okay guys, so here's the control panel. You have your, this like the emergency pull-out piece. So you clip this to your clothing, and then if you were to accidentally fall off the treadmill, this will get yanked out and stop the treadmill. You got your speed settings here. This one goes all the way up to 9. I'm nowhere near that speed. I'm walking more at like 3 and 3.5 right now, just getting used to it before we get into the run portion of this. You got the different program modes, which it shows you the programs on the side. It's kind of like intervals of speed and up and down, and it kind of shows you the different programs that you can choose from. You have your start and stop. You got, if you just wanted to select a speed, you can hit these buttons up here. It's got a little reminder off to the side here. Let me show you that. You do have to lube your treadmill, like the belt, in between the belt and the deck, and this will remind you to check it. The owner's manual on this one said about every 40 hours, and I'll do a video on how to lube the deck. It's not too bad. So, okay, let's go back to here. So these little holders here, I don't know what you would put in there, just various, trinkets or whatever you have in your pockets, your keys or something. They're not big enough to fit water, but we have found that you can set your water up there, and it works fine. So if you had a water bottle or something like that. My wife's been setting her iPad here. You could set your phone. It's got like a reservoir that goes down here. Your phone, your iPad, a book, something along those lines. So yeah, pretty standard, but it fits our needs. It was good that there was actually a spot to put your water. I want to show you guys here the readout here and what the different things in the readout mean. So let's go ahead and get a little closer here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and start it so you guys can see what shows on the readout here. So we'll just go ahead and hit start. It's doing its countdown. We're just going to leave it on a low speed. We're just doing this to kind of show you. So you got your speed off to the left here. You got a timer here. You got your distance here. So it'll show you how far you've gone. And then you got your calories here. This calorie area also, if you use let me show you this on the side. There's one on each side. These are the pulse. They'll measure your pulse. So if you're holding on to it as you're running, your pulse will display right up there where the calories are. So that's kind of cool, if you want to know your pulse rate as you're running. So, okay, let's go ahead and turn this off, and I'm going to back it up from the treadmill a little bit and show you some of the other features here. Okay guys, so this treadmill does have a manual adjustment here. It's got 3 different settings. Right now it's on the most extreme incline that it has to offer. There's a middle setting, and then this one here essentially gets the treadmill flat. I'm going to show you how to change this. So the first thing you need to do is you need to lift the treadmill up, and you just grab the deck and then lift it up. And once you get it to the top here, you're going to pull this piece out. And then just release the support in between the frame and the deck here. And then once it's resting and supported, you can just pull these right out. There's one on each side. You just pull them out, and then you adjust this where you want it to be. What we're going to go ahead and do is adjust it to the most minimal setting. And you just insert those back in. So there's that one, and here's that one there. Then let's go ahead and set this down so you can see what the most minimal setting looks like. Same thing, just put a little bit of pressure on this to support it, and then just pull the support out, and then release it, and then gently set this down. And there you go, that's what it looks like on the most minimal, like essentially the treadmill is flat right here. Okay guys, so another great thing about this machine is it folds up for reduced space, and it also is able to be moved around. It's got a wheel right here on both sides, so you can, once you have it folded up, you can go ahead and wheel it around to where you want it to go. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. The first thing you need to do, really important, make sure the machine's off, and we're going to unplug it here. So my machine's off, and then I'm going to unplug it from the wall. But I'm also going to unplug it from the machine, and then I'm just going to set this cord off to the side. We don't want it getting in the way while we're moving this. So next, we're going to lift this up. Same deal, we're going to pull this out, and we're going to let it go in between the frame and the deck. And there's a metal reinforcement here on the deck as well, but we're just going to let that rest in place. Okay guys, now that we got the treadmill up and secured, and we got the cord detached from the machine and the wall and out of the way, we can go ahead and move this. They did design it for one person to be able to do it, but make sure that you feel safe doing it by yourself, and if you don't, get some help. Okay, so what they tell us to do in the owner's manual is to grab onto each of these arms here. We could use our foot just to kind of help us get some leverage to get this thing to rock back towards us. But we're just going to pull this back towards us, like so. And then once we have it at like shoulder level, we can just go ahead and push it and move it right out of the way on the wheels there, so you can move it to wherever you want to go. Why don't you guys take a look at this mat? Look at those indentations on the mat. This thing's really heavy. It weighs about 110 pounds or so. And my wife and I bought this mat because we wanted to protect our floor, and you can see that it's definitely doing so. These marks are much better in a replaceable mat versus on your floor. So, okay, let's go ahead and roll this thing back into its place now that we've shown you how it moves. I'm going to try to get it back as close about where it was before. And same thing when we let it down, I'm holding onto the handles. I'm going to use my foot to help kind of gently get it down back into place. And there we go. So yeah, you know, that's one of the great things about this machine is that it folds up, takes up not too much space, and then you can roll it out of the way. We're probably gonna, once Christmas is over, we're probably gonna roll ours over in that corner where the Christmas tree is, just to keep it out of the way. But for now, it works where it is. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the treadmill down, and so we can get it running so you guys can hear how loud it is. Okay guys, once you got your machine back on and you're ready to use it, the first thing you want to do is attach your safety tether. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to attach it to my waistband. Once you have it attached to your waistband, if you go ahead and hit the start button here, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then it's going to start. And because my machine was off, it's starting at a 0.5. I'm going to go ahead and hit the 3 and then the enter. That's the speed I'm most comfortable walking at right now. This is how loud it sounds when it's at a 3. Not bad. I'm going to go ahead and take it up to a 5, which is like jogging speed. Still not bad, a real reasonable noise. Alright guys, the next speed I want to show you is the big one, the 9.9. So I'm going to bring this down to 3 first. Then I'm going to step off the machine here because I definitely can't do 9.9. But I'm going to go ahead and turn that on now. It's ramping up right now. Geez, sounds like a plane's taking off or something. Still not that bad for how fast and how hard the motor is working right now. It's maxed out, so this is as loud as it gets right here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit the stop button and be right back. Alright guys, well thanks for watching, I appreciate it. What I'm going to say, my personal opinion, and my wife's as well, is we love this treadmill. The size is perfect for us, the price was right, it fits our need, it does what we need it to do. We're not like avid runners or anything like that, we just like to stay healthy and kind of walk, jog, and this is perfect for us. You know, it has a spot to put the phone, iPad, book, which works great. You know, the speed that we're typically going to be using it at is like in that 3 to maybe 6 range at the maximum. So again, this is a great deal. The reviews online were nothing but, you know, mostly nothing but good stuff said about it. And we're happy with it. So I give this one 2 thumbs up for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay?